ค Hello, knitting friends. Hi.
Hello.
Hey there.
It's Wednesday.
Hello.
Is it?
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is
It's an every
still
other Wednesday.
January.
Somehow. This is the
little bit
longest
more.
11 months of my life.
Yeah, January is a thing, but we're here. We're
Hello,
here, and
yes.
we're gonna play a game. But first, we're gonna talk about knitting.
That's what we do on the show, yep. Mhm.
We do.
Do we?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes we go off weird movie tangents and everybody just has to listen to us.
You know that happens.
Yeah.
Or book tangents. That happens sometimes now too.
Oh my god, Vanna! You subbed again.
Yay!
No, it reminded me that it's my 17-month anniversary. Mooniversary?
I don't know.
Goose-aversary?
It cannot be an anniversary because anniversary
it's-
comes from annis, which is year. So I'm going with like luniversary or mooniversary.
Okay,
Twitch-aversary.
Ha!
that works.
That's better.
That works. So, what has everyone been working on? Anything? DV is
It was-
giving me that look.
No.
Living? I've been working on living. That's
Okay.
been,
I see
Have
so
to
much.
suck.
It's so bright. I love. Ah!
Yay, I just finished weaving in the ends before we started the call.
Yay!
Oh,
or
nice.
before we started the stream. So yay, socks are done.
Good
And
timing.
I have hideous hat.
Ooh,
I love the hideous hat.
I love it.
That's from your spun yarn, isn't
Yes. Yes, it
I
is.
love that so much.
I got my bag o' fluff
Yay, fluff.
from Mohair and More. I just have to cinch off the top and then that is done.
Yay!
mm-hmm.
That's so exciting.
And then I'm back at it again with the scrappy blanket.
Ooh.
I turned the corner. So
Ooh.
where's the edge?
it?
Anyway, here's the corner. So this whole part is the width of it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Like it.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. And I'll eat my pizza.
Yay!
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza.
I too have been working on a scrappy blanket. I got it into my head that I wanted to keep working on my lighted square
Yes.
blanket. So it's
Pretty.
getting bigger, and on each of the rows where I've got a stitch marker, and actually all the way up this row are new squares. So all of these are new, and from the pink one over, and
Danny,
more down here.
are
And
you?
yeah.
Are your squares different sizes?
No, well, some of them are. I've got a couple of bigger ones that I use
Okay.
for like self-striping yarn. I made them twice the size. So instead of, I think my squares
they're
are
the
16 by 16, I'm doing them 32 by 32.
But they're still the same like
There's
weight.
the same, yeah, same sock weight proportions and everything. It's just
Right.
like for some of the self-striping yarns, like
You wanted it to self-stripe
yeah,
so you
I
could
wanted
actually
to
see the whole
all of
thing.
the stripes. So
Yeah,
I just
fair
make
enough.
them bigger.
You absolutely messed with DB's brain there.
I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm also working on one of those. It's not as far along as Danny's because Danny's been doing it longer than I have.
Yes.
But I will show you the project that I've been working on that Danny hasn't started. I don't think,
I have
unless
not started
Danny
it.
has more.
I,
Oh my god,
I
you
do,
might actually
but
finish it before her.
do
Go
you want to
ahead.
just go on to blankets?
No,
Okay.
no, go ahead, go.
I have a couple more things. I am almost done my husband's socks from the Star Wars socks saga.
Oh yeah.
So I'm onto the cuffs, and they
Those are
look
so pretty.
short, but he likes shorty socks. And if I use the formula that I use, I can get a pair for him and a pair for me, both shorty socks out of a single skein of yarn. So his are almost done, but he won't get them until I'm done mine because I take pictures of the pairs together. So
That's fair.
he doesn't get to wear them until I have pretty pictures of everything.
Fair enough.
I also pulled out the stone table socks that I'm knitting. These are patterned by Lisa K. Ross. They're from her Narnia series.
Cute.
And they've got
Yeah, stone table. Yeah.
the stitches are left twist and right twist, so sort of a faux cable. But they're really cute. I had started them when the pattern first came out, and then life happened, and I put them down and misplaced the project bag and completely forgot about it until I was cleaning up after finishing the sweater for my friend Tessa, which I don't have because it's already in the mail on its way to where she lives and should arrive there now in 5 to 9 business days. But it was a massive sweater. Used 1,200 yards of yarn, of worsted weight yarn. And
Took you how long?
like 3 months. And it was off and on. It wasn't my constant project because it's not portable.
No.
That was like 4 pounds of yarn.
Oh wow.
I tried it on though.
Oh, I saw the picture.
I tried it on mostly for comedic effect because Tessa is like 8 inches, 9 inches taller than me and wanted a long sweater. And it's supposed to be, it's a cosplay type sweater. It's for the character that she plays on Chromatic Academy. And the character she plays is 3 feet tall and just swims in her sweater anyway. But
Swims.
yes,
So you were swimming in her sweater.
I was.
Did it drag on the ground?
it came
No.
down to my kneecaps, just below my kneecaps. And when I held my arms out, it was probably about twice the width of me. But it was so warm and cozy that I'm actually going to make one about the same size for myself, just with shorter sleeves, because the sleeves are also substantially longer.
Just snug in too.
Yep. But oh, it was so cozy and warm, and I did duplicate stitch to make a little chibi heart or star on the front, and it's so stinking cute. And that took like a week on its own, but it's so cute. And there were so many ends to weave in because duplicate stitch.
You weaved in ends?
Yes.
Proud of you.
I weaved in all the ends.
Oh.
Well, because it was a gift. I'm not going to just send it unwoven.
Fair enough.
I didn't trim them all, though. But I did send instructions to wear it and wash it a couple of times before she trims the ends herself. That gives
Fair
them
enough.
a chance to sort of
Even
grasp
so-
things. And if they're going to work a little bit loose, she won't have ends poking out on the right side of the fabric. So, yeah. So that's what I've been working on. Lots of socks and finished a sweater and worked on a blanket.
Fuzzy cat, blurry cat. So much blur.
He is a fuzzy cat and also blurry. Hi, Betty.
Okay. So stop.
Oh my
Anyway,
God, it's so
I have all
working-
I have so many things on the side of the desk. That's usually where he stands. But I have, my requisite 3 drinks and my knitting bag.
right.
Drink goblin.
A
I have been
beverage
working
goblin
on
has
this
3
thing.
drinks at a time. Sorry.
It's going
Ooh,
together.
it looks
It's
so good.
Looks so good.
It's taking a while. We're only in section 1.
But it's only one of 4, so it's not like it's one of 16.
Yeah, but they're 25 squares.
Yeah. But you look like you're almost halfway through.
Not more than that.
There you go.
So this square, that square.
Are you counting? I can tell you some numbers.
This is maybe not the day to mention those numbers. TV stopped counting. Greg's mentally sending numbers that way. It's too much.
I'm going to bed.
Sleep well. Love you.
Love you too.
But how will Nelitha get arrested if you're not there to play?
She can get arrested on her own, trust me.
Very easily.
That character has a mind of her fucking own. Do you think I play her? No, no, no.
She
No,
plays
no.
you.
She
just
happens.
possesses my body. Fucking mid-game. Not even mid-game. Probably like an hour before we even start. She's like, and now it's my turn. That's all I've been working on. I have nothing else.
Okay.
I've been doing socks. Socks. So I have
Ooh.
these was the knit sky. So I think I was working on last time. Started with the purple toe all the way up to the blue up in the top, and I had like this much left over,
Nice.
which I was like, oh, I wish I'd kept knitting so that I could have used all of this some more. I was too lazy to weigh my yarn as I was getting to the end, and I just eyeballed it, and I'm not very good at estimating, so ended up with I still even haven't weighed what's left, but I could have done at least 3 or 4 more rounds easily. So anyway, to kind of make up for that, for my second one, I started the toe at the other end of the color,
Okay.
so there'll be. So
Non-matching socks.
yeah, so there's the toe.
Non-matching socks.
Yeah, see,
Hey, they're not gonna
Danny's
be.
having.
They're not gonna be on my feet. It's okay.
no, well, I'll just show them to you a lot, and
Just remember to point the toe.
check these out. They're,
Yeah,
like,
just
different,
signed
but
up
the
for our
same.
Only Feet, and yeah, you can see all those mismatched socks. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Only mismatched socks feet fans.
Life is too short to match your socks.
No, it's not.
That's right.
It is.
No, it's not.
It really is.
Yes. So that is what I've been working on. I love it. It's doing the Fish Lips Kiss Heel again. It's what I use a lot.
I'm a convert.
And converted E to that.
Yay.
And that's it. I've been doing a little bit of design work, but I'll talk about that.
You don't talk about that? What's happening? Why?
Not until it's out and ready to go.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I also have been doing a little bit of design work in that I'm writing up patterns that I've already designed and have very reasonable notes about. I just need to put them into a digital format because I'm going to release some more so that I can put them on sale with the rest of my patterns in case anyone missed it. I am having a sale on all of my knit patterns, so you can find me on Ravelry, and you use the code Hershey to get 25% off. And we're doing this because my poor puppy needs surgery. So
Girl.
we are selling all the patterns we can.
Or you could not use the code Hershey, and
And
more
all the
money
money.
goes to surgery.
That
Yep.
too.
That is also doable.
There's also a Ko-Fi if you don't need patterns or you don't knit.
That's true too. Yes. And I don't think that's popping up. I don't understand how Stream Elements works.
I don't either.
Why I don't use it.
I mean, it popped up to let us know that you subbed, but it hasn't popped up any of the messages that it's programmed to pop up.
I don't think.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
No.
Oh, but I'll do it. Hold on.
It timed out the stream bot.
I tried.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Did it really? Hold on. I can fix this. Give me just a second.
Oh,
TV to
that's a
rescue.
different link. That's not the link we want.
Oh, it's
Oh.
not?
No. That's
No,
what happens
it's
when I don't
not.
have back end control of it. Oh, I like that. We should make that a thing. I will have to talk to Adam and make him do the thing.
Stream Elements, we need you to stop timing people out. Fuck.
It's fine. We'll get
Okay.
some links up while we're on break. I will put up all of
So
our links. I'll put up the links
fucking
to
silly.
my patterns, put up links to the Ko-fi. I'll put up a link to our Discord because no one entered. Our
Yeah,
giveaway
we're doing a
Goodness.
giveaway, fellas.
Yeah.
giveaway for this lovely fireball yarn
Fireball.
from
Look, if y'all don't enter, I'm going to.
I think we all are.
You know what? I will say that if we don't have external entries by the day before our next
Please?
episode, I'll open it to cast too. How's that?
Sounds fair.
Sounds fair, yep.
But all you have to do is join our Discord and pop over to the giveaways channel and tell us something about Fireball. Tell us a story about a time your character used Fireball, a way you'd like to use Fireball, a time that you had too much Fireball whiskey. I don't care. Something about Fireball.
I like the Atomic Fireball cinnamon candy. It's a hard
It's good
candy.
candy.
I can't find it anymore. I can't
got
find much
discontinued.
hard candy. Seen that? All the stuff from my childhood. It's gone
I-
away.
I have
I'm
a
Pretty
bunch.
sure it got discontinued because they couldn't
have a
source
bunch of
the
them.
ingredients.
Oh,
Oh, maybe.
It's for the best.
The ingredients are sugar and cinnamon. I mean, how? Anyway, that was my dad's favorite candy. So we always literally had like a jar with like hundreds of fireballs in it. And I would take some to school every day. And I was like, until I was in high school, I was like the only kid who could stand it. And so I'd give it to my friends. I wouldn't tell them it was hot. And then they'd be like, ah.
You
It's the
were-
best.
Yes, they have been
I've
discontinued.
Oh,
always been a
sadness.
horrible person.
we had a giant bucket of Fireball candy when I lived in Oklahoma for some reason.
Mhm.
My parents had bought it for something and it just stuck around forever. And I couldn't ever finish one.
Hmm.
Like, I would get a couple of minutes into it and
Mhm.
have to spit it out.
Yeah.
But I would do it again
Oh, yeah, yeah.
all the time.
When I had COVID, I have a box of atomic fireballs upstairs, and when I was on Paxlovid, that's what I would just suck on to try to get that rotten penny taste out of my mouth. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but I grew up on those. I used to suck them in the little plastic wrappings to like blunt the worst of the heat,
Yep.
and now I just stick them in my mouth.
Hmm.
Yeah, I still can't do that. But I also can't like chew cinnamon gum for very long. I love the thought of it. And it sounds like a really good plan, and I'll chew it for like 5 minutes and go like, nope, my tongue can't handle this anymore.
All done.
Yep. All done.
No, thank you.
What
The
are we
only
talking
thing-
about?
Cinnamon.
The only
Cinnamon candy.
Cinnamon candy.
the only bad candy that like people wouldn't eat with me growing up was atomic waste.
I don't remember. that.
Reasonable.
Sour candy was
Ah.
where it was at for me.
Yeah, I
Have
was never big
foreheads
into
that could put a hole in someone's tongue if they sucked on them too long.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe don't just look up atomic waste without the candy part over there.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's gonna
Don't
be
do
a
that.
different Google search.
Yeah, what is it? Sour Patch candies and Swedish Fish were the go-to candies for my EMT class. We would get like massive bags of them and drop them in the middle of one of the tables. We'd all have holes worn into our tongues by the end of the week.
That sounds awful.
It was great.
The best. You don't want just like a whole layer stripped off your tongue for no reason?
No, I have geographic tongue. I live with it daily.
Oh,
Oh well.
Oh,
All right.
I was always a Werther's kid.
Werther's are good though.
Everybody loves a Werther's.
No, they don't. Not everyone.
Well, you're allowed to be
Oh my-
wrong, Greg.
Oh my gosh. I
What's
will
wrong
react
with
more
you?
violently than Danny and mismatched socks on Werther's being
Everybody
like edible.
loves Werther's.
Now, Greg, this might sound ageist, but like you got the gray in your beard, you're supposed to be handing out Werther's original. Like,
Yeah, because I won't eat it myself. I'll hand it out to anyone else because I'm not.
look, I feel like I'm waiting to get old and just like say, "Oh, would you like a Werther's original?"
The number of little old men patients in the various doctor's offices I've worked at who just hand out Werther's to everyone that they come in contact with that day. It's just, oh, here, have a Werther's. Sure,
Have a Werther's.
It's an old man thing.
it is.
Erasmus is probably anti-Werther's, but
But have you tried the Werther's caramel corn? Like the popcorn?
Ew, what?
Why would
No.
you?
No.
Why would you mate two horrible things together?
yeah, I agree with that. I hate
Learning a
caramel
lot
corn.
about Craig.
No.
Okay.
I hate caramel corn, and
Caramel corn
I
is
don't-
so good.
I don't care if that makes me undateable at some point in my life, but like I hate caramel corn. Like if I saw caramel corn in the street, I'd fucking shoot it.
Okay.
I will
Going back to
will
what we were
reload your
talking
gun
about.
for you.
Like if someone's hearing this and they go, "Damn, that dude is like unattractive and undateable," I give no fucks. Like caramel corn can go like die in a fire, in a
Okay.
pit.
Well, I'll eat your serving
That's
then.
too good for caramel corn.
Trying to figure out what thing that I strongly dislike enough to say that kind of stuff.
Pineapple.
I don't really mind.
Mine's pineapple.
Oh, yours is
Okay.
pineapple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's touched a pineapple, if it's looked at a pineapple,
Got it.
dead to me. I threw up pineapple once, so
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
That'll do it.
I'm a
So fun.
popcorn purist.
Okay.
Just
What a thing to say.
Just doesn't need. It doesn't need anything else. You don't need to. You don't need to doctor it up. You just need well-made popcorn.
See, I like it with just a little bit of butter and salt. Just
And hot sauce.
What the hell, Greg? What?
what did you say?
He said hot sauce.
And hot sauce.
Lowry's seasoning salt.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I just love how we were all just like,
Repeat yourself, sir.
I straight up didn't hear him, so
yeah.
Well, I mean, if you like hot sauce on food, popcorn is a wonderful hot sauce delivery system.
So you like watching your corn shrivel and die upon itself and become an inedible mess.
I
Yeah.
honestly can't eat a lot of popcorn because the kernels get too far stuck in my teeth. It's a problem.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a giant I have a jar this you can't see, but it's really big.
Jar this big. I can't even get out of frame for this.
It's a very large jar of popcorn in my kitchen, and oh my god, Kat, what are you doing?
Everything. His best.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
I
As
like to make
animals do.
popcorn in my instant pot with coconut oil. That's the way to make it.
Instant pots are witchcraft.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
delicious popcorn.
I like my air fryer so much.
Okay.
I need a nap. I'm still trying to figure out what thing I have such like a visceral reaction to.
That you would fight somebody
Matched
about it.
socks.
Yeah, no, I don't care if other people match their socks. I just don't do it myself.
Got it.
What would it be?
For me, it's coleslaw. I do not like coleslaw.
Oh.
I have yet to find any. I've tried so many different kinds of coleslaw and potato salad, and I have never found one that I like.
Wait. Coleslaw, I could get on board. Like, I like coleslaw, but like in context, but like potato salad.
I have never found one that I like. I am happy to try different ones. I try it all the time, and I've never found one that I have more than like a bite before
Yeah.
going, no, thank you.
You know, is it a texture thing?
It's a flavor thing because the texture shouldn't bother me. I love egg salad, for example, and that's a very similar texture. I think it's something about like the way that the potato doesn't have like a flavor in the midst of all of this other
Is
stuff.
it just potato flavored? Because like raw
It's 'cause-
potato is not great.
First of all, if the potato doesn't have a flavor, somebody's fucked up.
Well, and that
I'm
could
happy.
be
I'm happy to
absolutely
accept
right.
that that is the thing.
Like
There's also a thing, and this comes from me being in the more southern areas, deep fried potato salad.
Okay. I
My
could give that a try.
my parents swear by it. I have never had it. I'm not a potato salad fan. I
My-
think the reason I don't have visceral reactions to foods is because I'm so picky that I just won't
just won't
eat it. Like,
So you have a visceral reaction to all of it. So, you,
Yeah,
so there's,
it's
there's a
like,
specific
everything
one.
is bad.
Yeah. I'm just like stuck on this whole the potato doesn't taste like anything, and like that's crazy to me. Like as a
Well,
person,
and it doesn't. Like, if anything, it tastes kind of like the inside of a baked potato, but without all the things that make the inside of a baked potato good.
So it just
where
tastes
are you
like
getting this
raw
potato salad
potato.
from? Like my southern heart is like,
My
going
love,
like,
I was raised in Alaska and I live in California.
oh,
we're gonna need to
never
make you
mind.
some good potato salad.
Never mind. I see.
Her potato is probably tofu. So-
Nah, because at least tofu takes on the flavor of whatever's around it.
potato.
And again, I am more than happy to try whatever people hand me. Like I am very much in the I will try it once, twice if I'm not sure, and every potato salad is different, so I'll
Alright.
try it. Anything.
You need to come to the South and go to a pig picking and get Meemaw's tater salad.
Yeah.
And
The next time we're all together, we have to devise a way for us to cook.
Yeah, we may have to
Airbnb.
do an Airbnb. Now that we know we're not going to kill each other,
Oh, we still might.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Also, though, I will point out that if I go to like a pig picking and I eat Mima's amazing potato salad and then I don't like it, I run the risk of getting killed. So I might
Just
like,
lie. Just
disappear.
lie. You could just lie.
I'm a bad liar. For all that I'm an
Oh.
actor, I am a terrible liar.
We'll practice
Alright,
we
before
just
we go.
pay you, and then it's fine.
Yeah. We'll
Oh,
pay
and
you to
come in and
lie.
play a role. Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's all about context.
Be
What's
a
my
person
motivation?
who likes potato salad.
Yeah,
Oh.
your motivation is you like potato salad.
Oh goodness.
I don't know. That might take a lot more money than y'all are willing to pay.
You know, if
We
That's
it's,
the
can
hat.
pull funds together.
Do a whip round.
that'll be our next Ko-Fi is raising money to get more potato salad samples.
Raise money for Red to lie to us about Meemaw's potato
I
salad.
mean, yeah, I mean, remember that guy in like 2010 where he like had a whole GoFundMe about potato salad? Anybody remember that?
Vaguely. I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yes, this guy like raised like a bunch of money to
Yeah.
make potato salad. It was like a joke GoFundMe, but then like people was like, yeah, I'll give that guy money to make potato salad, and then he's like fuck, I gotta make all this potato salad. So he had like a whole get together where he's like, I made a bunch of potato salad and I used the GoFundMe money to make potato salad, guys. And all right, we did it.
Okay.
The internet is crazy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. This is why you don't let the internet name things. That's how you get Bodie McBoatface.
That's
You also
a
don't
great
let
name.
this. You don't let the student body pick the paint color of a building.
Well, yeah, no.
Which building became neon pink?
It was a salmon pink.
It was
Oh,
salmon
okay.
pink.
I was guessing.
Yeah,
I
but
was guessing.
very funny.
At our college, one of the buildings, when they built it, they had a vote for the color you want, and everybody was like, "Oh, let's vote for this really ugly pink." So the staff were like, "Okay, bet," and painted it the really ugly pink,
Good job,
and then they
staff.
repainted it.
Wow.
Yeah, more recently, we were all sad when the building became not pink anymore. Looks like every other fucking building on campus now.
Well,
What
that's
color
not
is it
fun.
now?
Gray.
Ugh.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll have to show you all the building that I did a lot of my university classes in. I swear that it was built during like the student riots in the 70s because it looks like the place to go and hide when the zombie apocalypse happens.
Oh yeah, we had the building called Glass that looked like a stronghold.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was just like
building a building named Strong that was made out of glass.
Nice.
that, as it
So,
should be.
I believe Glass has been renamed by some stupid politician.
That's usually what things get named after or
A-
for.
A politician who does not believe in science, and the science building is named after him.
Ouch.
Mhm.
Oh, well. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yes, Danny's mom, that sounds amazing. I don't know what Canadian popcorn twists are, but I want one.
They're so good. I have one bag left. Oh,
Next,
we
next
may
time you
have
go to Canada.
Yeah.
Oh my God, can your mom
Next
send
time-
us care packages?
Yes, you can. And next time we have our a graveyard picnic, I'll bring some potato or popcorn. twists.
Yes, the graveyard picnic. Oh, bless.
And for those
I don't
without
know.
context,
I don't think they need it.
like it
So-
was just a case of Google Maps and other places showing us selectively where we were trying to meet up. We were trying to meet up in an intermediate place between where I was and where DB was. And it was a place that neither of us went very often. So we Googled like parks and places to go. And I found a park. And when we got there, it turns out that the sign for the park
Hold on.
in the photo.
Hold on. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Star and
you're
I-
telling the story wrong.
Star and I got there first. And I called Danny and went, "Hey, Danny, are you at this park?" And she
We
goes,
were
"No,
close."
we're still." Yeah, you were still getting your food. You were
Yeah.
in line. You were about to get your food. And I was like, "Okay, So, do you know that it is basically a graveyard?" And she goes, "What?" Wait. So we meet up at the parking lot of this graveyard, and I'm like, "Well, I guess there's some picnic benches over there." So we ate
Look,
our lunch.
it was a place that was a park. And in the photos, the sign, they took it at an angle so that the sign covered all of the headstones. And all you could see was the sign and this little pavilion to the side. So we thought this was a nice little place to just like have a picnic. And when you get there, you see you're not covered by the sign. And yeah, that's
Wow.
yeah,
Still a nice place to have a picnic.
it was.
also
Everybody's quiet.
really got
It
to
wasn't,
watch
though.
somebody dig a grave.
Yep.
So there was that.
Yep.
That's cool.
We would be mid conversation and the guy would move and we all go and watch him.
It was interesting. It's a big
It was
machine
interesting.
digger.
Also, they had like they had like little lights there as if they could do a wedding there, and
Yes,
we were
it
like,
looked
this is
like
a
it was-
terrible place to do it.
They wanted Grandma to attend. She's been dead for 30 years, but
But it's a lot easier for her to be there in spirit when her spirit's right there.
yeah, she didn't
Right.
have to travel.
Everyone misses her tater salad.
Yeah.
Meatball potato salad. Your mom is offering to send stuff to us if we give her
Love it.
our address.
And it's my mom, so you can trust her.
Can we know?
I think she's already got yours. I'll confirm.
I'm sure she does at this point.
And we have someone who's entering. Yay!
Yay!
Odds are good.
The odds are
Odds are very
great.
good so far.
Good.
Oh, that means that it won't be opened up to the cast.
Aw,
Yeah, well,
You know what? We could buy our own goddamn yarn.
We can.
we can.
can we?
Well,
Well,
Some of us are making blankets so we can burn through the yarn we have so we can buy more yarn.
There you go.
some of
Fair
us
enough.
bought kits that gave you extra yarn.
I think that I am banned from buying new yarn for at least a month.
Okay. That's not that long. The month is almost over.
Yeah,
That's
tomorrow's
true.
a new month.
Tomorrow is a new month.
It's 3 hours and 15 minutes. You can do it.
I listen, your spouse is gonna murder me.
Possibly.
Look, it is very, very important to know that knitting and buying yarn are two separate hobbies.
That's true.
So, crazy thing happened this weekend. Mom and I were gonna go to the yarn store over in the town across the way.
I already like this story.
Well, we didn't get to go.
Aw.
But we were doing a bunch of errands. I was grabbing stuff so that I could move and whatnot. And we get to the Walmart and there's just a cloud of black smoke. We thought that the gas station exploded. Turns out it was a tanker truck on the highway.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Yeah, and the tanker truck, it looks like fell off the bridge.
Hmm.
And that kind of situation.
Oh.
And I don't know if the highway is open again, but as of like Tuesday, it was not.
Wow.
Because they had to check to make sure the bridge was fuck, I almost did it again. The bridge was structurally sound.
Structurally sound?
Oh
The
god damn.
bridge was stricturally sound.
Fuck all y'all.
Bridge was good.
I'm about to
Good.
get shot.
Bridge was good.
Good bridge.
Good job, Bridge.
Bridge could keep bridging.
Are we going to be able to play today? I think we're a
No.
little too, like, wild.
It's fine.
Very, very
you know,
sleep.
if we don't play very long or well, it's fine.
Long or well, two different things, yeah.
It's
Kitten.
true.
Kitten.
Kitten! Cat tax!
Hey,
Oh,
Oh my baby.
oh,
Oh.
That's on my desk.
Also, one of these months I will be at the Wren place.
Ooh,
We have been having that conversation.
The plotting.
The plotting has
Plotting.
plotted.
exciting.
Yes.
Such
So
excite.
I don't know
So much
why I'm
excite-
just announcing so many things tonight.
Because you're sleepy.
loop me in because I'm unemployed.
Oh God, yeah. We're in like early talks. I haven't bought a
Okay.
plane ticket
Yeah,
yet.
we're talking
Oh.
like July. This is a ways
Yeah.
out yet.
Yeah.
The way the job market is.
Are we all visiting Ren? Is that what's happening?
All right. It'll be a bit cramped in the house, but sure.
I mean, yeah. If
yeah.
your house fits you, yeah, it'll be real cramped.
I mean, I am a wee hobbit person, so
Gandalf is coming to visit you if that's the case.
Approximately same size ratio.
I am not trying to rob you.
I am.
That was a
Just
good
being
Ian
background.
McKellen.
that was a pretty good Ian McKellen invitation there.
Thank you.
And E, if you're willing to relocate, I can get you a job.
Let's talk. After.
Oh,
Ooh.
then we just gotta get freaking red over here, so we're all in the goddamn same time zone.
Sorry, mate. There is too much of my life that's tied here.
I know.
But the film business in Atlanta.
It's
Yeah.
booming, baby.
But I know people who actually like give me freelance work here. If
True,
I go
true.
there, I have to
Also,
start over.
Do you want to deal with Atlanta traffic?
No.
I live in the Bay Area.
Well, I don't know the traffic there yet. I will know.
I-
Traffic here
It's not
is
good.
terrible.
I will say that Atlanta is worse.
Yeah.
Having driven in both, I feel that Atlanta is worse.
All I know is I can get straight flights from one place to the other, and went.
enough.
Yes.
My problem with LA is that I've driven in Atlanta and it's pretty bad, but driving in LA is like playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for real.
Yeah, that's why we're not going to LA.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I'm around San Francisco. LA is a whole other beast. I don't deal with.
Yeah.
I've been down to Anaheim once, and that was for VidCon.
Yeah, people in LA like were like driving like like actually slipstreaming me, and I had to learn how to slipstream other people, like get right on somebody's ass and just like whoop and just like whip out to get off, to get out of somewhere. I'm like, this is bad.
Sounds right.
I love the traffic laws coming from like Tennessee into Georgia, because once you cross over to Georgia, it's a lawless wasteland. Everybody's like, "Oh, speed limit," then you cross over and it's like, "No." If you're not doing 90, what are you doing?
I mean, I would love that, but I'm very much a like lead foot kind of driver. I go
mean-
80 here when I can.
I mean, yeah, I do that too, but also since like driving in Georgia, I'm just like, and we keep up, everybody. We keep up. Okay.
Well, I think the speed limit is 45 unless otherwise posted. So even in town, it's 45 unless otherwise posted.
It is posted though, Danny. It is posted all over the highway.
Look, I don't give a shit about posting speed limits.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we know. Oh, we know. Oh, we know.
on the freeway, as long as I'm within like 12 to 15 miles over the speed limit and moving with the flow of traffic, I'm generally fine. So when I start getting to 20 miles over the speed limit, that's when I got pulled over.
Look, it was not bad.
20?
Yeah. It was like 2 a.m. and I was exhausted. I wanted to get home. So I was going 85 instead of 80.
I get pulled over for stupid shit at like 2 a.m. Well, back when I lived in El Dorado. It's, oh, you didn't use your blinker. At 2 a.m? No one's even awake. Sir, are you having a bad day?
Oh,
They're looking
God.
for
If-
drunks.
If California cops, if the highway patrol pulled over people for not using their blinker, like everyone on the highway would be on the side of the road.
Greg,
It
what is
would-
behind?
Was that the dove that was behind you? There was like something.
No,
What was the light?
I don't know.
Is it
Light or
Jesus?
something.
Yes.
Oh,
Is the Holy Spirit with us
What?
now?
Welcome to the rapture.
Oh my God.
Oh,
We-
we're
we-
all
we
still
suddenly-
here.
We suddenly lose
Oh,
Greg.
well.
Oh no! If the rapture happens, I'm screwed.
Greg is gone. Where the rest of us are like, okay, I guess
Look.
we're playing D&D.
Me
I mean,
driving was
we're
not
all-
that bad, DB. It was not that bad. I was only going
90?
Oh, you're-
95?
92.
You're getting the crazy eyes. You're getting the crazy eyes from DB.
92 miles an hour.
Also, on the way home, I went the wrong direction on the highway, so we started going back towards North Carolina, and then Ernest did the same thing later on.
Yep.
Oops.
What's not to love about North Carolina?
Oh,
You-
shall I
you
count
wanna
the
come
different
back.
ways?
Plenty.
Oh, goodness.
But we did drive through Ravenloft. Now it's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Was that Ravenloft
right.
or Silent Hill? I saw the pictures.
Both. I bet
They're-
they're on the
they're
same
adjacent.
plane of existence.
That tracks.
If it's just Ravenloft if Strahd isn't ruling at that millennia.
Ravenloft, Kentucky.
Oh my god.
You know,
That
that
sounds
also entirely
terrifying.
tracks, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now I want to run that with a really crappy Southern accent.
Well, we do have openings on Meme of the Month. I want that
I'm
now.
wide open.
Ravenloft,
Oh.
Kentucky.
God damn it, Straw.
You have to come and say, I say.
I say.
Oh goodness.
Make a propane paladin.
Would it be Hank Hill?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh goodness.
Kick Straw right in his ass.
When I was in high school, my friend's dad was driving us somewhere, and he said he's from Tennessee, and so he said something about, oh, and then that over yonder, and I was hysterical. I was like, Mr. Jason, you said yonder, and he's like, what are you talking about? That's Shakespeare. What light through yonder window breaks?
I love that. Oh, I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we have an entry into the giveaway, which is super exciting.
Yay!
Huzzah!
And a story to go along with it. Excellent. I look forward to reading that. Craig, your computer,
It's-
man.
It's a story of a nat one that makes everything just so much more interesting.
Oh, absolutely. We do love a nat one.
We do love a well executed nat one, because a lot of the time it's just you miss very badly.
Yes. Yeah. But I think we will take our break, get ourselves set up to record, maybe try and corral some animals, because there seems to be a lot around today.
Yeah,
maybe
I have a cat like curled around my keyboard right now.
nice. Maybe Greg will
Yeah.
take care of whatever's haunting him. And
Probably
You
not.
know, I think I figured out what it is.
Is it me, Jesus?
are you
Us?
gesturing? Is your computer freaking out because you're making a gesture?
Yeah. So I take my background off. Like if I give 2 thumbs up, it'll give me like fireworks. Or if I do like 1 thumb up, it'll put like this is probably what you thought was like the Holy Ghost. Maybe.
Really?
Sometimes it does
Really?
like that. There I got my little bubble there.
That was it.
That's
Yeah.
what it
But-
was.
but because
it
it
was
was
white that flashed
blurred.
behind you.
Yeah.
But it was blurred, so yeah. So I could
Wait,
do
why
I
don't,
could do
why
a
don't I
heart
get
and
cool
hearts will come
things
up.
for thumbs
How
up?
do we do this?
You got to
Get yourself a Macintosh.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
Get yourself a newer Macintosh.
Yeah.
because
I,
my
for
old
one-
don't
with the
ship
latest
that.
OS, right?
I, for one, choose death.
You know, you found your thing, DB. The thing you will shoot in the streets.
No, it's not really. Not really. I just
I
I have an Apple phone, so like
Anyway, I didn't mean to derail us as we were getting ready to take
no,
our
I
break.
was
You know,
worried
that's
that the
just
Holy
us.
Spirit had come for you. So
we're glad to see that it's just a thumbs up. But we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. See you then, folks. Hello and welcome back to episode 30 of Crits and Knits. Who remembers what happened last time?
I turned into a child.
You did turn into a child.
Greg
But
tried
what
to
else
pretend to be my uncle so I could show him around the school. Honestly, I didn't need to do this because Erasmus adopted a child, paid off all their
Fully
loans.
adopted a non-orphan.
Yep.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, hey, do you want to see my room? And they were able to get visitors passes. So Nalitha's just being a child.
Yep,
There's no way this can go wrong.
Oh, it's fine.
not at all.
The party made it out of the admissions office in the most clunky way possible.
But they made it. Turns out that money does solve a lot of problems. Do you remember anything else about what you did?
No, that was most of it.
That really was most of it. Was trying to get through the administrative building, and
There was a lot of paperwork.
there was.
And I was able to stare at a map of the campus for a while and then go outside and draw it, which I think is what you have behind your head.
Yes, we have a map of the campus.
We split the party.
We did, yes.
Pretty drastically.
Yeah.
So Herder and Nelitha were going to go see the headmaster, while the rest of the party went to the door with Callie.
We are not going to see the headmaster. We're going to break into their office.
Sure.
Potato, potato.
No. There is a difference.
Uh-huh.
My sweet summer child.
And so while the two of them were off doing whatever we're about to have them do, the rest of you headed to the dormitories. There are two sets of dormitories. You went to this one over here, where Callie lives, and she was on the 12th floor. You did get to see the fancy elevator spell, which was pretty cool. And her very sparsely decorated room, which is probably not going to be quite so sparse the next time you come visit.
Because we are going to come back and visit.
Oh, yeah.
Some of you might.
You might not be
get
able to.
arrested.
You might not be able to.
All right. So when we left off, we were about to switch over to see what Nelitha and Herder are doing. Sammy and Uncle Herder.
Right, Sammy.
Look, you made a
Little
choice.
Sammy.
Give me 2 toes.
I did not make that choice. Greg made that choice for me.
I mean,
yes.
part of it was your choice by just doing what you did.
You became a kid. You know.
I didn't know how else for us to get in here. I didn't know, charity would work.
Yeah.
Do you think
Philanthropy.
do you think that would be the first thing that goes through Nelitha's head? No, because she would have 1000% stolen everybody's money off this fucking campus.
I mean, we raid a whole ass dragon. I mean, what's the point of having all that cash in our pockets? Some of us will be dead soon. Some of us are human.
True enough, true enough.
Fair enough.
He does make a good point there.
Anyway,
So remind me, when we looked at the map, was it all of us or had we already split?
we had
You
already,
had already
split.
split.
Okay. So
But Callie had
Ah.
pointed to the building that you needed to go to and told you that it was called Brixador Hall.
right. All right. So Nelitha and Herder have not seen the map.
You have not.
Okay.
That's okay. We don't need it.
Because
I
we
don't know
where
why
we're
I'm
going.
squinting it behind Danny. I know she posted it in the chat.
I did post it. It's in the maps and stuff on the text channels. So if you
Ah.
are
Because it's
in
more
our Discord,
entertaining
you
to
can look
try
at it.
straining your eyes.
Well, that's true.
Some of us aren't wearing our glasses, so that's a problem. Yeah, so Nelitha is going to start walking towards the hall that has the headmaster's office in it.
Okay.
Herder's going with her.
All right.
You are going to get me in trouble.
Oh, it's so good to see you, Sammy.
Oh my god.
Why did you do this?
Why? How did you all get in?
Erasmus has money,
Of course it was
and
Erasmus.
he's been spending the money.
That's awful. You should
He
never.
basically adopted that girl,
Oh my
the girl
god.
from the boat. Yes, they're like, it was really sweet. Oh wait, actually, I don't know that.
Sure.
Never mind.
You just know that he paid
Herder
for her
doesn't
school.
know. Herder doesn't know that, but suspects it was really sweet.
Sure.
Well, all right. Well, you know a lot more about sneaking around. What are we doing?
Well, we had heard that Headmaster might be involved with the necromantic bullshit. Because there was a lead back in the other town saying that he would have liked the artifact that I had. Don't have now, but had. So I think we break into his office if he's not there. Obviously we got to stake it out a little bit.
Okay. Well, it's right over there. Let's go.
All right.
Lead the way. Act like you're showing me around, because you're my niece.
Sure. I will pretend to show him around.
All right. So
Is
you walk up.
The door shut.
Well, yes.
Okay. Just
Yes.
making sure.
It
I
is.
don't know.
It is a building that has multiple
Do-
other
doesn't have
offices
an-
inside. So
He doesn't have an open door policy.
the building itself does not have a wide open doors at all times policy. It lets the air out.
No, I'm.
What,
Oh,
what color
you're
is
right.
the
We're not.
building?
We're not.
What a
inside
Canadian
yet.
thing to say.
Wow. Okay. I was thinking we were already in the building, Danny.
That's also a very Alaskan thing to say. My dad would frequently say we're not paying to heat the outdoors.
Yep, all the time. But yeah, you get up to the building, and it is a very sort of imposing building. It looks more like what you expected from this place. It's got pillars carved. It's got the name Brixador Hall chiseled above the entryway.
Question: does that last name? Does that name mean anything to me?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay, not history. Just a straight intelligence.
Oh, fine. Roll history.
Where? I don't even know if that's a good stat for me. So give me just a second. Oh, it's the same. It
Okay.
doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, that would be a 16.
No.
Okay. Figured I'd ask. Cool beans. I'm gonna try the door.
It opens.
Sweet.
And what is your passive perception again?
So high. Such a high passive. Where's my character sheet? I keep looking at Girl Scout cookies. It's a 26.
Okay.
Mine's 11.
All right. You walk in,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a fairly fancy-looking building inside. The ceilings are tall, and as you walk in, you're sort of in a little foyer, and there's a set of stairs in the center that lead up to a second level. Your footsteps are definitely echoing. How familiar are you with different building materials? Either of you?
I think Herder knows about stone with his dwarfingness.
All right.
I don't think Melitha gives two shits about building material.
Well, Herder, you're pretty sure that this is like real marble on the floors and the walls. So you walk down the hall, sort of looking around. Are you going upstairs, downstairs? What's your plan?
Is there any
Any
signage?
signage?
Mm-hmm.
Each of the doors on the main floor has a plaque outside of it, so you have to walk up to them to see what they are.
Okay.
Okay.
I am looking for the headmaster's office. I have a feeling that it's probably upstairs, but I just kind of like showing around, pointing out the offices.
Okay.
That
So
this is where you pay your loans. It's not, because that was
was
in
the
the
front building,
administration. Maybe. Yeah.
this seems to be where a lot of the department heads have their offices. So there's, Archmage so-and-so, and Headmaster is not on this floor. You see all of the different, department heads.
Okay.
Sammy, we probably need to go upstairs.
I know, but I thought I was supposed to be showing you around.
Well, show me around upstairs.
Okay. Any names that seem familiar?
Roll me another history check, please.
Mm-hmm.
And her to get in on that history.
Yep.
17.
Okay.
7.
Nope. Nothing really pings either of you as familiar.
Okay.
But neither of you has gone to magic school here at Magrona, so
You don't know.
Are the hallways
it wasn't
empty,
in
or
the
are
story
there
you
people?
gave me, so you haven't gone there.
I didn't give you any story. I can make
Exactly.
it up on the fly.
Are there people wandering around in the hallways? Are they pretty empty? Is it?
They've felt mostly empty. Every once in a while, someone will pop out of one of the doors and look a little surprised to see you, but they're not making a big deal out of it. You very clearly have a visitor's badge, so they're sort of just
And a student.
yeah.
Right. Sounds good.
All right, start going upstairs.
All right.
How many? How big? How tall is this building? How many floors do we think there are?
Just 2.
Just the 2. Good.
Give me just a second here.
You're fine. I'm pretty sure this episode is ending with Nolitha getting arrested. So
Give me just a second and roll for initiative.
it's the headmaster pounces.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh, I am very nervous.
This is,
Daniel's looking at things.
Sammy, this is some really, really nice marble all over here. There is a
So-
lot of money in this building.
There's a lot of money all over the school.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive.
You know what was
prob-
probably a bad idea?
Oh, many things. But tell me the one you're thinking of.
Probably coming here without the rest of the gang.
We could go back and look for them.
No.
We're already here.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, well. Maybe we keep it fairly light in our searching around, and I guess a little reconnaissance, and then go back and get together with the rest of our crew. Come back at night, or I don't know. I don't know how the visitors stuff works.
I don't think we can come back at night. It's gonna look it's probably gonna look worse if we were all here during the day and then we come back at night.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe we're about at the top of the stairs now.
Okay.
Looking around the halls, or what do we see?
At the top of the stairs, there are 2 doors, one to the left, one to the right. To the left is a large plaque that says, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Head-
Says uh-oh.
Headmaster. Where did I write down his name?
Headmaster.
I have so many lists of names, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Take your time.
You had his name.
I've got to play a game sometime where I can use my Kenku character who just speaks in memes because she's essentially me.
Bless.
Do any of you happen to recall the name of the fellow?
No. I'm very bad.
Greg.
No, I'm looking-
Greg?
I'm looking through my notes.
Gregorith?
Yeah, all I know is that it's on Magrona.
I know you told us, so you're not losing it. We just did not write it down.
We're bad note takers.
So
we are
maybe we
playing
could just
old
say,
people.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. Maybe we can agree that it says headmaster, the headmaster's name.
Fill it in later.
Or just headmaster's office.
He's probably
Yes.
vain enough that he actually put his name on it because he plans to be here for a while.
Not
He's gonna
for
necromance
too long.
himself into tenure.
What if he's already?
Oh no.
What if he's just a lich man?
If I were a lich man.
There we go. I found it. I knew I
You're
had
gonna say it,
somewhere.
we're all gonna go, oh, of course.
And you might not actually know this. This might just be something in my notes. But on the door, there's a very finely engraved plaque that says Headmaster Idor Iridium.
Yes. Yes, that's what it was.
Idor Iridium. Does that name mean anything to me with the circles of people that I used to run around
We
with?
heard it somewhere.
I know we did, and I think we heard it from the god who was like, don't take this to Magrona.
No, it was Herblight Lady, I think.
Oh. We may have heard it in two places.
Go ahead and roll me a
'Cause I
history
didn't
check.
I didn't see Herbalite Lady.
But TB was present.
22. DB does not listen. Are you kidding me? If I'm not in the scene, I don't pay attention. No, just
So
kidding.
yeah, that does not ring any bells to you.
22. Aw.
Other than
Before we-
maybe your other party members mentioned it after speaking with the lady at Herbalife.
Shit.
Sorry.
Before we do anything
Herbalife.
else, can we check the plaque on the other door and see what it says?
Sure.
The nurse.
That's the face of a GM who's like, I didn't come up
Supplies.
with that bullshit. Are you kidding me?
Actually, yeah, it is going to be
Storage.
no, it's going to be Father Grayson.
Father.
Yes.
Is this a religious school too?
As you look at it,
Paladin studies.
there's definitely some cleric symbols
Ugh.
in the engravings around the door, and it is as you're standing there, you can sort of smell vaguely familiar medicinal scents. You're pretty sure this is just like the nurse's office equivalent, or the health department.
The campus clinic.
Yes, there we go.
Right next to the headmaster's office.
Interesting. I'm
Maybe he gets
That's-
hurt a lot. Maybe he's just that old that we can just like gently tip him over and he'll break a hip.
or maybe people get hurt after visiting him a lot.
That's called abuse, and we're gonna shut the school down if that's the case.
I imagine there's probably stuff going on here that people don't know
Oh.
about.
I'm sure, especially with the stuff that we have learned. Anyway, Danny,
Yes,
DM,
yes.
is his door propped open, opened at all?
It is not open at all. It is closed.
Cool beans. I'm gonna sneaky up there. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
Thank you.
Herder gets his bagpipes out. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna slink to the door. Slink.
So go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Where's my character sheet? There is my character sheet.
You just had it.
Why
That's
am why am I looking at this? I know what it is. I know what the plus is. It's plus high.
right. Plus a lot.
29.
29. All right. You very silently open the door.
No.
Oh, you just very silently sneak up to the door. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You very silently sneak up to the door. All right. Yeah. You're there.
Jesus. Do I
Harder
hear
didn't
anything?
even notice that you left. You just suddenly were at the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I hear anything?
Roll me a perception.
Oh my god, Danny.
Well, that woke you up.
I'm going to sleep for hours now. 26.
Yes. As you're listening, you hear. It sounds. You hear two things. You hear the faint scratching of a quill on paper,
Oh, okay.
and you hear sort of a muffled male voice.
Can I make out anything he is saying?
You press your ear up against the door and listen a little harder. And it sounds like he is dictating a letter to another school, inviting their headmaster to tour the facilities for part of their annual exchange of ideas. You know how you go words are
Networking.
hard. Networking. Yes,
They're
thank you.
They're networking.
It's a
okay.
networking thing. He's basically inviting another headmaster to come visit the school and see the latest improvements and the fantastic students here at Magrona Academy, where we have the strongest wizards developing in the entirety of this fine nation. Something possibilities for future collaborations with your engineering students who might benefit from some more magical contributions to their rather mundane designs.
They're invited the artificers. Run.
This is very dangerous. Okay.
But basically, as you're listening, you very much get the impression that he thinks that his school is the shit, and this other place that he's inviting really is not all that great and could really learn a few things from
It's just
Magrona.
shit.
Yes.
He is a fuckwad. Got it.
He's very proud of his school.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you going to stand there listening?
Oh, a while.
Okay. He eventually finishes, and you hear a more feminine voice say, "And is that everything, sir?"
Hey.
Yes, that's all. Just
Mm,
seal it and send it.
as soon as I hear, "Is that it, sir?" My ass is backing away.
Okay.
Going back towards Herder.
Okay.
What's up?
He has someone in there with him.
Oh,
So we're gonna pretend like we're looking at these very nice. There are windows up here. Yes.
Yes, there are windows at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
maybe paintings on the walls and stuff
Yeah.
that we're
Just
checking
like
out.
looking
Sure.
around nonchalantly, not suspicious
'Cause-
at all.
Right.
Maybe Sammy Two Toes is a prospective student because she's certainly not enrolled.
True.
We're on a
No.
college tour. We're on
Yeah.
a college tour, Sammy.
No one else is touring with us. It's just us wandering the grounds.
Special invite.
Okay.
So, how long are you going to stare out the windows and look at the paintings?
If no one comes out immediately, I say we start heading downstairs.
No one comes out.
No one comes out.
We don't want to go in.
There were two voices. I don't know if that's a good thing. Also, we're a very powerful wizard school, and he is
Right.
the headmaster. You don't think he's gonna see through this?
That's a good point. Damn, you're smart.
Thank you. I know.
So, Smarty, what do we do?
I wish I had had time to forge documents. This would have been a lot easier. I don't know what we do. Can I go back to the door?
Yeah.
Gonna go silently.
Okay.
Do I hear anything at the door again?
Yeah, we'll use your same roll. You hear a light humming, a sort of perky little tune.
From
And-
him?
No, you think it's the other voice.
Okay.
And some shuffling of papers. Occasionally a drawer opens and closes. You hear a quill scratching again.
You got general office work going on.
Yeah, just general office stuff. You do hear sort of a magical swooshy noise at one point.
Okay. This is stupid, because you really can't do this. Can I look through the keyhole?
Give me an investigation, and we'll see how well you roll.
Okay. $22.
You get real close, and it's hard to see anything because it's
Yeah,
a keyhole.
figured. Because it's a fucking keyhole. Everybody does this thing where
Yeah.
they can look through keyholes and they're like, oh, I can see things. They're not like there's mechanisms in there that make
Yeah.
it really hard to see shit.
No, it's a keyhole. You see a little bit of a light on the other side. Just means the room's not dark.
Well, I think we need to decide if we're going to go in or if we're going to go get our other people.
We're going to go get our other people.
Okie dokie.
All right.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get arrested today.
That's just something you do.
I have never been arrested.
I just assumed.
Never.
I assumed that was old hat for you.
No.
Hmm.
I'm very good at my job.
Oh, okay. You say so. I believe you. I 100% believe you.
Mm.
Okay.
We're having this conversation while we're walking down the stairs.
Yes.
All right.
Not having this outside the headmaster's freaking door.
So you head back outside to that sort of central courtyard. Are you just
we
going
see
to
our
sort
friends?
of hang out there? Are you going to walk anywhere in particular?
I think it makes sense for us to stay here. I'm going to keep an eye on that building to see if people leave.
Okay. The rest of you, having finished hanging out with Kelly, are heading back out of the dormitories. Are you planning to go anywhere else? What is your plan, the three of you?
Owen's just kind of been tagging along, seeing where all this goes.
Okay. Owen, I would like you to roll me a perception.
All right, perception, she says.
Oh, and gets to see the fireball.
Dirty
coming.
22.
Okay. As you
Opposed to a clean 22.
Supposed to if I'd rolled a natural 20, but I have a +7 on perception, so
okay, nice. So as you're
Fancy.
leaving the dormitories, there are a series of like notice boards along the path, and one of the notices catches your attention, and it is announcing a not mandatory, but highly recommended a speech by the headmaster this afternoon in the Runnels Library.
Runnels Library.
Something about a recent donation of new books.
Okay. Is there anything else interesting on that board?
Not overly interesting. There's sort of the usual college stuff. Some announcements about lost and found items, a party that will be happening tomorrow night on the 14th floor, that sort of thing.
Is the speech happening soon, or is it like in an hour or two?
In probably the next hour or so.
Okay. Hey, did you see about this lecture that the students are being voluntold to go to?
Oh, what?
There's a lecture in an hour that
Oh.
sounds mandatory but isn't strictly mandatory.
Oh,
Ah.
well, yeah. Honestly, the old reflexes must be kicking in. I definitely ignored that.
Yeah, fair
There's a
enough.
party tomorrow night.
Oh, I saw that.
Of course.
His eye catches on the important things. That does seem to be a good place to see the headmaster, at least, if assuming we don't want to go and knock on a door.
Yeah, that would be stupid.
It would.
Did I knock? Did I?
Herder's ready now. He's
Did I knock? I did not knock. I just needed to listen.
Yeah. Did the sign happen to say if like visitors were welcome, or is that not a consideration they normally have?
There was nothing about visitors being welcome or unwelcome. There's no mention of visitors whatsoever.
Did it say that
Okay.
we can't?
It did not say that we can't.
Hmm.
So I think we should go.
I agree. And Isolde will pull out the
kill
map
a
that
man.
she.
Sorry,
Which man are we killing?
my interchangeable needles, I realized recently, are 20 years old. So they are not staying together as good as they
no.
once did. So I was trying to move some yarn and I lost some stitches.
Oh no!
Again.
I am so sorry.
That is so frustrating.
I will pull out the makeshift, well, the map that I drew just to gauge where the library is from where we are.
Okay.
And who's supposed to be giving this talk? Is somebody important?
It's a headmaster.
Idor Iridium.
Oh God, his name is so damn stupid. His
Typical
name
wizard.
sounds like he's got really shitty shoes.
He sounds radioactive, actually.
A little bit.
I don't care about that. I probably should.
Yeah,
At our age,
Yeah.
basically. At our age, whatever doesn't kill us immediately.
might give us superpowers.
It's
There you
just gonna
go.
be a shame stabbing a whole headmaster on stage.
Why are we stabbing on the stage? And are we sure that we need to do the stat? When did you get replaced with Nelitha?
Look, I just have a thing about wizards. You can't
Clearly.
let wizards talk too much. That's how.
No monologuing.
Because if you let them start talking, that means they're free to start wiggling their fingers and throwing and waving their staffs and flexing their wands and doing things.
You know, I can do that too, right?
No, it's different.
It's magic.
No, it's
Where it
different.
comes from is different, but it's magic.
That's right. That's right. It's different. See, you have some orders or something, right? Right?
I
Some
have an
morals.
oath. I have an oath.
Yep. And if one day you decide to just fuck off, what will happen?
I'd be an oath breaker and have a different set of powers. Wouldn't lose
Alright.
power. They'd be different.
Okay. All right. I gotta think about that.
I try not to piss off my goddess. I like her. We get on pretty
see,
well.
You have a whole thing to stick to. Wizards ain't got shit.
So you're going to automatically assume that all of them are going to set the world on fire.
No, just this one.
Why? We've never met this guy.
Look, he's in charge of this hell on Earth.
He's in charge of a pretty magically well hidden spot.
That is full of
that
ruthless
is-
wizards. The girl said, ruthless.
You know, she's
And
one
we
of
know
them.
that this dude was doing weird experiments on troll corpses.
Do we know that was him?
Yes.
Yes, he's the guy. He's the guy with the thing that I accidentally wished inside of the village. The picture, it's him. It's his shitty shoes, his waggling staff, necromancing all over the land.
I'm just saying, don't assume that someone is necessarily evil just because of the way that they just because of how they get their magic. That is a quick way
Oh,
to
no,
to,
we're not
to cause
assuming
atrocity.
because of how they got their magic. We're
I'm-
assuming from the troll corpse
how they use
experiments.
their magic. See, I'm not on a witch hunt
I'm
after magic users. I'm after a necromancer hunt for this necromancer.
the way that you're phrasing things concerns me.
I would
Both of you.
like Erasmus and Isolt and Owen to all make me history checks, please.
Sure.
I can certainly attempt. Oh, and then I roll a nat 20. Cool. So that's a nat 20 for a 20.
All right. Well, I have a +8 and I
19.
rolled a fucking 10. So whatever.
Okay. Owen and Isolt, you both, upon thinking about it for a moment, remember what specifically Erasmus wished for. He wished for the wizard who owned the teleportation circle to appear.
Damn it.
So technically, we have no proof that this is the guy doing the experiments. This is the guy who owns the teleportation circle, which you could say because he runs Magrona. It's his place.
All right. So he owns a teleportation circle in the middle of a necromancer's lab. Is that what you're saying?
I'm
So
saying that he owns a teleportation circle, which is one of the ways that you can get here. I'm saying that you are fixing to go off half cocked.
Look, I'm saying it looks like he's aiding and abetting the necromancer at best. 'Cause
I'm telling you that
where was the teleportation circle? Where was it?
I am telling you that that if you go in and start a fight immediately, you will do so without my support. We are going to handle this intelligently. We are going to handle this calmly. And we're going to actually try to get answers. Because I've gotten entirely too old to go off without at least some idea of what's going on.
Now I've gotten entirely too old and been through too many nonsense wizard wars.
And you are bringing that history here.
I say we attend the lecture and hold off on the stabbing.
Yes,
Fine,
I
fine,
agree.
Owen. Fine, Owen. Fine.
A few minutes later, you recognize one familiar figure across the courtyard, and a second figure who has that feel. You saw her briefly, but she's not entirely familiar at this point. And Herder and Nelitha, you do see your 3 compatriots across the courtyard.
I wave at him and gesture him to come over.
I'll head over in that direction.
I follow.
Well, we found the office, and the headmaster and his secretary are up in there.
Well, somebody. It might not be his secretary. We don't know.
I'm making assumptions.
You are.
Do you guys find anything?
There's a
Lecture.
lecture. There's a lecture that the headmaster is going to be giving in about an hour.
Oh.
So we can go and at least be in the same room and get the vibe and see if we can start sussing some things out, like whether or not he's actually the person who's causing all of the problems.
Do you want me to break into his office while he's not there?
Yes.
That's what I was going to say.
got
Or
you.
we could be in his office when he's not in his office.
No.
One.
This.
Well, I mean, where is the lecture?
It's at the library.
I love books.
Yeah, it's about some donation of a bunch of books.
I'm there for that.
A lot of that going around lately, actually. Big troves of books showing up.
Oh, we're not stealing the books here too, are we?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We're
good.
not.
Right.
Okay. Fair is fair.
So when is this lecture?
In about an hour.
Ooh,
Can we
have
go to the
some-
library, find a good seat?
You all want to
We
go
might
to the
need
library?
student pass to get in.
No, we can go find out. That'll give us enough time to go in and find out if we need that.
Okay. So you're splitting up again.
Not yet, I don't think. I think we're going to the library to see if we need that.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So you head to the library, and you can see it is over here. So just across the courtyard from where you were. It doesn't take you very long to get over there,
Thank God.
unless you plan to stop and admire some of the statues and things. I didn't think so. Okay. So you get to the library, and it is... Herder, I would like you to describe for me the library of your dreams.
So library of my dreams. The outside is fine stonework, ornately carved, such that when you look at it from different directions, you see different things, and it's not moving, but it feels like it does because it is just so well done. And you're caught by the beauty of that stonework. Huge front door, like 12, 13, 14, 15 feet tall. Like a nice solid wood door, and stained glass, all in it. And it says books on the top of it.
Okay. Well, this one
Are we gonna go inside?
looks very similar to that, except instead of saying books, it does have the name, the Runnels Library, engraved across the top. And the stonework, as intricately carved as it is, also seems to shimmer with a little bit of magic. Not that it is creating any specific illusion, other than just a vague shimmer over the entire building that has sort of a welcoming, familiar feel to it. As you walk in these giant doors, you are stepping into a large atrium area. There's already a platform set up with a podium, There are a few rows of chairs, and then lots of standing room. And as you are walking in, there are several people who are just sort of scurrying about, looking like they're making the last minute adjustments, making sure that the podium is just right, adjusting the banner of the Magrona Academy that hangs on the podium, double checking that the dais that it's on is properly covered so that you can't see like the legs of the support beams. It's all being made to be absolutely perfect. There's one woman who is just realigning every single chair, making sure they're all just right. They're very particular about this.
Does it look like we can walk around without getting do we think that we'll be questioned if we walk around and look at the books and the like?
You don't feel like you would be questioned at this point. People seem to be very focused on getting this stuff set up.
Herder starts wandering away to look to see if he can find the music section.
I want to move one chair out of place. But like somewhere in like the center, secretly.
Roll me a stealth check. Actually, roll me a sleight of hand.
Okay. 32? Nat 20?
They don't see you do it, but they absolutely notice that the chair has been moved and quickly correct it.
I kind of want to just keep doing that in different areas. But I won't.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing? We've got one
The
wandering
herder
off.
is for real walking around, looking at the books.
People watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of posted up in the back, watching everything that's going on, watching, the way this place is like a kicked anthill.
Okay. What all are you wearing? Are you wearing your usual outfits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Herder's Herder's armor, I forget what it's called. The
Glamored. You're glamored.
armor. He had made himself look like he was going to be like a parent coming in.
Okay.
So he's dressed like a parent.
Okay.
I look like a student.
You know what?
Wee bab.
Let me roll a d6 to see who's going to be noticed.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Owen.
Oh, no.
One of the humans who is working on setting some stuff up comes up to you. I see you have a visitor badge. Are you here for the presentation?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Have you traveled far?
Yes.
Oh, would you like to have a seat? We do have some chairs reserved for some of our guests who may be less inclined to stand for a great deal of time.
Are you calling me old?
Not at all, no. Just that you are wearing a visitor's badge, and visitors tend to not understand the loquaciousness with which our headmaster can speak, and are usually more comfortable sitting.
Are these near the front?
There are 3 rows of chairs. You don't have to sit in the very front if you don't want to. The students will generally take up the standing room behind the chairs.
I will not take advantage of this, but my very good friend who is perusing the shelves will.
All right.
After he's wandered around, I'm sure he'll be very tired.
Okay. Yes, well, when he returns, you can simply show him to one of these seats, and we will be happy to have you enjoy our headmaster's speech.
Thank you.
And she hurries off to get back to preparing things.
Skeeter.
I go catch up with Herder.
Okay.
Since you're all glamoured up, I got you a seat close to the front. It was offered to me, but I don't want to be recognized at a later time.
Okay. Which seat?
One of those 3 rows up there.
Okay. All right.
Make sure you've got your visitor badge on.
Okay. Thanks. So Herder's at some point he's picked up a book that he wants to be looking at.
Okay.
Hopefully a music related book. Says, all right, well, I'll go sit down and just thumb through this book.
Sounds
Thanks.
good.
All right. That same woman notices you sitting down with a book and gives you a big smile, a little bit of a nod, and keeps back on with the setup.
Thanks for the chair.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're here for the speech as well, or are you just here for something else?
Yeah, no, I want to hear the speech.
I've
heard the great speaker.
He is quite eloquent, yes. And I see that you have a book. Are you involved with the donation or just a fan?
I would rather. Let's just say that I'm a fan for now.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much for attending.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and it warms my heart to see these books being put to such good use.
She gives you a little bit of a look. And roll me a deception check, please.
19.
Okay, yeah. She is. She's giving
She's
you the
deceived.
look. Like
Deceived, yeah.
she knows what you're saying and what you're not saying.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Exactly. But she does return to putting the finishing touches on things. And the room
And I
begins
pretend
to
to
fill.
read the book while I'm looking around.
The room does begin to fill up. There are, it looks like probably teachers who are mostly taking up the seats. They are definitely older. Some of them are quite old, but they're all in fancier robes than the students. The students do tend to wear wizardy type robes, but they're much more basic. They're sort of a solid color, a single layer, no fancy trims. These instructors are decked out. Bright, vibrant colors. It looks like the colors may have something to do with their specializations, as they tend to gather in groups wearing the same sort of colors. Anyone who would like to make a... what sort of check would that be? Perception? Yeah, anyone who wants to make a perception check can see if they can figure out anything about the coloring.
Dang.
Just 9 for Herder.
D&D Beyond's rolling hot for me tonight. 25.
Okay.
9.
9. Okay.
No clue.
All right. Isolt, you are watching, and more importantly, you're listening. And you can gather that these colors definitely do seem to have something to do with their specializations.
Does it seem like there's roughly like the different colleges of magic?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a bright orange for evocation and all the fire
Absolutely.
they cause?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And so you're getting that sort of vibe, and it looks like the embroidery and the decoration seems to have a little bit more to do with the deeper specializations. So that's a thing that you've noticed. And like I said, the students are all in sort of solid color, shades of grays and blacks. Some of the ones that look a little bit older do have a colored ribbon. you think that may indicate that that is their potential specialization.
Mm-hmm.
But you're more interested in listening to the instructors.
Yeah, and I'm definitely like posted up near the door, just and listening as people are talking and coming through.
You haven't heard anyone talking about necromancy, but that's not surprising. That's not usually something people would talk about.
That's the question. Do I see any like black robes? Do there seem to be anyone who specializes in necromancy here?
All you see in terms of black robes are students.
So they're all necromancy students. No, I'm kidding.
You do hear a lot of talk from the evocation folk. The fire guys seem to be very into their fire stuff.
Of course
mean,
they are.
That
Of
is
course they are.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
The pyromaniacs are going to pyromaniac.
Indeed.
I have no idea what you're
Indeed.
talking about. Not a single idea.
Me either.
You may have noticed that they do have
A burn
a
facility.
burn facility.
It is a very
Now,
large building.
Is
as
that where
well.
you go to burn things, or is that where you go because you have burns?
Yes.
As you
Both.
are listening to them, it seems to be
no.
where you go to burn things.
Brilliant. It's like the gun range.
Yes, exactly.
As people are like filing in and it gets a little more busy, I'm going to slip out
Okay,
in the crowd so that people don't notice.
make me a stealth check, please.
17.
Are you even able to roll below like 9 at this point as a rogue?
I can't roll below like. So if I hit a nat 1, it would be a 13.
Yeah. But isn't there? I don't know if this is your subclass, but isn't there a thing where you can't like roll below a 9?
It is. I actually do have that. So you're not wrong. So technically,
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you roll a 9 or below, it counts as a 10.
yeah.
So
So
you can't roll lower than a 20?
for that one, yes.
All right. Fun times.
Anything that you have proficiency or expertise in.
Yeah, you're right.
I have a weird collection of knowledge about other classes.
I forgot I had that. It's been a hot minute. I don't play rogues a lot, which is shocking.
I've never played a rogue at that level before, but I have like eyed that longingly.
Yeah. So whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can treat a d20 roll of a 9 or lower as a 10. So
Wow.
22.
Okay,
You're welcome for making your life harder, I think. I'm sorry.
that's fine. So you slip out. You do with your insane passive perception. You recognize a man who is striding across the central courtyard.
My God, is it Aragorn?
He is a tall elven man.
Oh, man after my own heart.
Run.
And yeah, he looks very familiar.
I wonder why. Does he look like the thing that
He looks like the
Erasmus-
illusion in the courtyard. Yes.
Perfect.
Oh no, the
No,
BBEG.
I'm kind of dumb sometimes.
Oh no, the BBEG is some kind of hot. All right.
Oh
It's
no,
all-
he's hot.
It's all over
No, he's
for
not. I
all
didn't
over.
say he was hot. I just said he was a tall elf.
that's good enough
Okay.
for elves.
All right.
I don't know if I've seen an ugly elf before.
I mean-
Like,
That's just shorthand for
sure
he's
they
really hot.
exist.
Okay.
an ugly elf is still a human 10. Like,
Are you saying that Galir is a human 10?
sure.
Legolas is considered an ugly elf.
He is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All
And
right, so
and
yes.
And he is above a human 10.
and like Feely and Keely are considered ugly by dwarf standards.
Yep, because they don't have big bushy beards.
Exactly, but they're very hot by human and elf standards.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
it
do-
is a hot elf striding across.
Okay. Well, I'm going to, as he is striding, I'm going to slip into the bushes so he doesn't see me. Are there bushes? There are probably bushes.
Yeah,
This is
we-
a
we established there
campus.
were
There's all
bushes
sorts
and
of
statues
bullshit around
in the
here.
courtyard.
There's probably Bradford pears all over the campus. Blech.
What's wrong with Bradford pears?
They smell like
Oh.
ass. We'll get into this later because E and I have experienced.
Oh, you have triggered E over there.
Oh, no.
We
Jeez.
went to the same school.
Also,
you just triggered like a visceral memory.
they're also typically non-native and mate with all the other trees and kill out the local ecosystem.
And they're cheap. That's
Yeah,
why they're
invasive
everywhere.
species.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So yes, you see him striding across, surrounded by several rather harried-looking assistants. It looks like
Oh. Harold, is that what you said?
harried.
Harried.
Harried. Okay. I just imagined like these like really hairy people
No,
just
no.
following him.
No.
Speaking
they
of
look
that would be
dwarves,
hoary.
frazzled.
Frazzled, got
Yes.
it.
Yes, frazzled-looking assistants.
Okay. All right. Well, I will watch them go through. Are any of them saying anything?
Nope, they are all just following him. Sort of, they've got like a protective zone around him. The rabble don't speak to him.
His entourage.
Basically, yes, his entourage.
He is an asshole. Got it. As soon as they all go in, I'm gonna go to the other building.
Okay. They head towards the building. You head towards the Brixador Hall. And the rest of you who are in the library, the doors did close briefly. And they are flung open
Ugh.
with panache.
Oh my god.
And there is a path from the doors to the podium. And the assistants stand to the side. And the headmaster, Idor Iridium, strides up to the podium and takes his place and stands tall and surveys the crowd.
Herder might have been snoozing a little bit, and then when the doors flung open, it startled him awake, and he stands up and claps as the headmaster goes up to the stage.
I think your clapping sets off a round of applause. And the headmaster looks around and gives a bit of a nod and waits for the noise to subside before he begins speaking. And as he's looking around, everyone except Nelitha, give me a perception roll, please.
"23."
Okay.
Dirty 20.
11.
Okay.
19.
Owen, you feel like he's just sort of looking at the crowd. Isolt, Herder, and Erasmus, you feel as if he has made a point of looking at each of you specifically before he begins speaking. But we're not going to go into his speech tonight because I was not prepared for speechifying about library books. And really, do you want to listen to...
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, I'll come up with something for next time.
Or you can record that as like a special bonus episode type of thing.
That might be it. That might be a special bonus episode.
Well, Nelitha
Give us
breaks
the
into
cliff
his-
notes. Yeah.
Yes, I will give you the cliff notes next week.
Next session.
Next session. So we will be back in 2 weeks' time, theoretically. It is a holiday-ish, so...
It's Valentine's Day, so for those who celebrate, we may or may not be here. We'll
it
figure
really
it out.
depends on what everyone's plans are. Nothing is firm for anyone yet, so I've got the feeling that we'll probably have at least a knit-only session.
That sounds right.
Please stop by our Discord if you haven't already, and you can tell us your favorite Fireball story, what got you into the burn facility. And until next time, have fun, and we will see you later.
Don't forget to check out Danny's patterns and her Ko-Fi for Hershey.
Yes. please.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right.
Kiss,
We will
kiss.
see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.